February 2026, 13:45 hours Zulu time. Inside the RC-135W Joint, call sign Rivet 47, 34,000 feet above the Baltic Sea, 92 miles west of Kaliningrad. Senior Master Sergeant Laura Chen at Signal Station 3 watches layered Russian radio traffic scroll across her display. The radar warning receiver chirps once, then again. Contacts, she reports, tone flat, too high speed. Bearing 090, range 52 miles, closing. In the cockpit, Lieutenant Colonel David Harlan keeps both hands light on the yoke, while Captain Rachel Soto scans forward. The electronic warfare officer confirms over intercom Su-27's Chernikov's departure. Harlan gives one short nod. Copy. All stations stay on task. This intercept was already different from routine traffic. The two flankers approach at Mach 0.95 on a direct line from the enclave. Distance falls to 30 miles in less than 2 minutes. Rivet 47 holds 480 knots on its established north-south racetrack. Altitude unchanged. Operators in the back tighten harnesses without comment. The Su-27s carry R-27 medium-range and R-73 short-range missiles. Their radars are active but have not yet locked the American aircraft with fire control mode. The Rivet Joint itself has no defensive armament. Its strength lies in wideband receivers and processors that log every pulse, every data link burst, every voice snippet the fighters emit. Professionals watch these details because a single radar spike or sudden vector change can shift the situation in seconds. The senior EWO speaks first.
Sir, suggest we ease 10 degrees west. Give them room.
Harlan answers immediately.
Negative. Maintain course and altitude. We are in international airspace. We stay legal. Brief eye contact moves through the cabin.
Everyone understands the logic. Any early turn signals hesitation and can invite the fighters to close faster for a propaganda photograph. Harlan keeps his voice even. Continue collection. Eyes on instruments. No unnecessary talk. The aircraft flies straight on, gray Baltic water far below. The RC-135 carries no guns, no countermeasures beyond chaff and flares for missile defense. Its real deterrent exists elsewhere: F-16s, F-35s, and Typhoons, sitting alert across NATO bases in Europe, minutes from scramble. If those assets were called forward, the equation would change instantly, but that call would transform a tense observation flight into a documented escalation. No one aboard wants to reach that point. Restraint remains the deliberate choice. At 13:58, Zulu Baltic Control breaks in on secure net. Raptor flight, vectored to Rivet 47. Provide escort. Two F-35s already airborne on a training orbit 120 miles west roll in. Light afterburners briefly, then settle into loose formation 5 miles off the right wing. The lightning tide stays silent on open frequencies. Their presence registers on Russian scopes without words. The mission stays collection and observation, yet every additional aircraft raises the number of variables in play. Lieutenant Colonel Harlan switches to guard frequency 121.5 MHz.
Russian aircraft. This is U.S. Air Force Rivet 47, operating in international airspace. State your intentions.
Static follows. Then a measured voice replies.
U.S. Aircraft Rivet 47. Russian Air Force Patrol. We conduct flight operations in this area. You are requested to alter course.
Harlan responds without inflection.
Russian Patrol, we remain in international airspace and will maintain present track. Request you keep safe separation.
The exchange stays formal on both sides. No raised volume, no insults, no explicit threats. Every phrase is chosen with care because a single misunderstood word or garbled altitude report can tip the balance. The Su-27s continue closing. 800 feet, 500 feet, visual contact established. Gray fuselages, twin vertical tails, missiles visible on underwing rails. The lead flanker edges forward until it holds steady 200 feet off the left wingtip. The pilot's helmet is clearly visible through the canopy. He rocks his wings once the standard international intercept signal, or possibly a warning. The second Su-27 trails high and aft. Cabin noise drops to engine hum alone. No one speaks. The two F-35s hold position unseen but present. Distance shrinks to 150 feet, close enough to read port numbers, close enough to watch control surfaces twitch in the gusting wind. Everyone waits. At 14:06 Zulu, the lead Su-27 reduces throttle. The nose dips 3 degrees. The fighter begins a gentle, arcing left turn away from the American aircraft. The wingman mirrors the move without delay. No sudden snap roll, no blazing afterburner departure, just a smooth, disciplined disengagement that carries them back toward the Kaliningrad coastline. The shapes diminish steadily, first swallowed by haze, then by distance. No one in the American crew cheers. No fist pumps. Lieutenant Colonel Harlan allows a single quiet sentence over the intercom. Logbit disengage time. Resume nominal collection profile. The F-35 escorts maintain position for another 18 minutes, sensors still active before banking west and departing without radio farewell. Hours later, back at RAF Mildenhall, the mission debrief begins almost before the engines have spooled down. Digital tapes and solid-state recorders are removed under strict chain-of-custody protocols. Every radar pulse, every radio syllable, every frame of gun camera and helmet-mounted display footage from the escorting Lightning Eyes bays into secure analysis bays. Linguists transcribe the brief radio exchange word for word. Signals analysts plot emitter locations and mode transitions with precision. Imagery interpreters measure closure rates and separation distances frame by frame. The 95th Reconnaissance Squadron's intelligence team, supported by reachback analysts at Offutt Air Force Base in Nebraska, will spend days pulling the event apart. The Intercept followed established Russian procedures foreshadowing foreign reconnaissance aircraft identification, visual inspection, signaling yet the final close pass crossed into clearly provocative territory by design. The intent was unmistakable. We track your operations closely. We retain the ability to close to lethal range. We decide when contact ends. Encounters of this kind have become more frequent across the Baltic, the Black Sea, and other contested edges of international airspace. Each meeting serves multiple quiet purposes: intelligence gathering on the other side's procedures, testing of response thresholds, demonstration of resolve, and training for pilots and controllers alike. The platforms are lethal, the crews are experienced, the weapons are live and armed. A single lapse in judgment and altimeter misread by 200 feet. A radio transmission stepped on. A reflexive defensive bank can convert a managed intercept into an international crisis, or worse, within 3 to 5 seconds. History is full of such moments where routine tension turned irreversible because one crew or one controller lost the thread for just an instant. Today, discipline held firm on both sides. The American crew refused to alter course or altitude while operating legally in international airspace. The Russian pilots executed their assigned profile, closed for identification, delivered the intended visual message, and withdrew in controlled fashion. The NATO escorts remained at standoff distance, preserving escalation options without forcing the issue. Calm, maintained in the face of visible and credible threat, demands extraordinary self-control from every person involved. It is not the absence of concern, it is the mastery of it. The margin remains narrow. Next week, next month, the geometry may tighten further. The fighters may linger longer at close range. Supporting assets may be delayed by weather, maintenance, or alert posture. A single misinterpreted wing rock or radio call may trigger a defensive reaction on either side. When that moment arrives, the outcome will depend on the same quiet professionalism displayed today or on its absence. The crews who fly these missions know this. They train for it every day. They accept the responsibility that comes with operating at the sharp edge of deterrence. If accounts of measured decisions in high-threat environments resonate with you, if you respect the narrow line that separates restraint from escalation, share your thoughts in the comment section below. Have you followed these Baltic intercepts over the years through open-source tracking or official releases? What factors would weigh most heavily on your mind if the left-seat decision were yours to make? Like this video if you believe disciplined calm remains one of the strongest tools in maintaining stability when tensions rise. Share it with others who understand that true strength often shows itself not in dramatic action, but in the deliberate choice to hold position and hold course. We will continue to document these quiet, high-stakes patrols as they occur. Until the next one, stay disciplined.